This video is going to give you an overview of how we are using Canvas in my different courses. And when you first select a course tile from the dashboard, um, you will enter the course and go directly to the home page. And the home page has the last or most recent announcement. And then below that are quick links that will take you to the live stream course or the live stream office hours, all the announcements, and then a couple of our social media sites where we post CIT events, internship opportunities, and other things of interest to students. Below that, I have course links. These are different websites that students in the past have found quite useful in this course. And then below home, you'll see announcements, which takes you to the same place as this announcement button. We've got syllabus, which will display the course syllabus. Then we have modules. And let me click on those so you can just kind of see what those look like. So for this particular course, this is what the syllabus looks like. And at the very bottom, it gives you the assignment schedule. And what you see in the assignment schedule should pretty much match up to what you see over in the course modules. And at this time, the orientation is the only thing that is published. Once classes actually begin, you will see the first lesson module, and then I will gradually open up the remaining modules. Okay, so, in fact, maybe I will leave student view and quick show you. There are multiple modules here, they just have not been published. So if I publish this, the minute something is actually published, and I view it like you guys see it as a student, then you can see that the module displays, and there are the different activities you need to complete, and due dates and points and all of that. You will also see those due dates and points in this homepage view over on the right. So it kind of takes any published assignment and displays it here. So this homepage actually gives you quite a bit of information when you first come in. Okay, so we've got the homepage, the announcements, the syllabus. Everything in Canvas is organized in modules, and I tend to do my modules by week. So when you select the modules in my classes, you will see a date range. Okay? And then, you can expand and collapse these. But I tend to, if I was a student, I would have the ones that I've completed collapsed, and I would only expand whatever one you're working on. The grade section over here is going to show you your scores for the published assignments only. So it's not going to show you all the assignments in the class. It's only going to show you the ones that are published. You'll have their due date. You will have the score out of the total. If you didn't get all the points, there will be like a little piece of paper over here. It looks like a little paper icon, and you can click on that and it'll tell you, it'll show you my comments about why you missed points on that particular assignment. Then we've got Smart Search. So once all or more of the modules are open, let's say we're on lesson 8, and you wanted to find content in a previous module, you can actually go into Smart Search and search for that content. People are basically everybody that's in our class, and then college syllabus. It is the same for every single course. And for the college syllabus, you really only need to read it one time. So this was my web development course, but if we go into my other courses, so this is the JavaScript one, you can see that it is kind of set up the same way. I have a home page. It's going to have any of the published assignments and the due dates listed here. Uh, the announcement for you guys to look at is at the top. And then you'll notice that the exact same commands are available on the left-hand side. So all of my classes are pretty much set up the same way. And we'll go into a third class just to show you. Oops, I might have to leave student view quick here. We'll go into this one. And let me go back into student view. Okay, so this is also set up the same way, exact same list of commands here on the left. And then I've got the home page with the different quick links and the course links. Okay. And what most students have found useful, how most of the students have been using Canvas is they've, they come in here to grab, whatever link they need. But when they're working on course content, they tend to go into modules. And in this class, I don't have the first lesson published yet because school hasn't started. So um, let me show you. It looks pretty much the same as the 180 class did. So if I leave my student view here, you can see that, yes, I do have all sorts of modules. And once they are published, you will be able to see them. And they are always listed with the date range at the end. That way, you know what module you should be working on. Okay, and if any of you don't know what date it is, you just look in the lower right corner of your computer and it tells you. Okay, and the topics in these lessons always match up to the course schedule, which is at the bottom of the syllabus. Okay, so those module topics match up with these assignment schedule topics in all of my classes. Okay, so that in a nutshell is how we are using Canvas as far as where you can see your grades and your scores, where you can see the due dates. Due dates, if you go into modules and you open up any published module, you'll see a due date and the number of points. You will also see the same thing if you go into grades. Oops, this is going to show you instructor view of grades. Let me go into student view. Okay, so if you go into grades, you will just see, again, any of the published assignments and the scores, along with the due dates. And then the other place where you can find the due dates is calendar. You may find this calendar useful, especially if you go into agenda, because that will show you the different due dates, what's due. And as you complete things, what is kind of cool is that it'll cross it off. Okay, so it's kind of like your own checkoff list. And you will see multiple courses over here. So you can actually, if you see another course, you can turn that course on, and click on this to remove it. Okay, and click on your other course to turn on the due dates for that class. So it is kind of cool working in this agenda view. If you guys do have any questions or if you're confused about Canvas, there is a module, and I do have it at the top of most courses. It should be easy to find whether it's at the top or the bottom because I'm only going to have a couple modules published when school begins. But after school gets rolling, the Canvas orientation will be at the bottom of the modules. Okay, so if you have questions, you can go into that orientation or feel free to ask me. Um, and I actually love using Canvas, and I think you guys will too.